Zelan Valley in Transylvania, Romania.
Lord of the Rings is so mystical is what I thought. It's so cute.
So this guest house is owned by Prince Charles.
And we're going to be cooking outside, which is pretty exciting.
Not as good as you. You're the expert. This is beginner standard. So Prince Charles has slept in that bed.
Is this his bell?
No doc. Afternoon from the Zelan Valley in Transylvania, Romania. This is pretty insane, and this is very close to home for us. So this guest house is owned by Prince Charles, and Prince Charles will come here every year without fail to Romania, to one of his guest houses, to just chill out in a tranquil little village like this. And we've actually got an amazing opportunity to come and visit it tonight, and we are going to actually do some cooking here.
If you haven't watched our videos already, we are currently on an 8-day road trip with our friends Vlad and Georgiana from Romanian Thrills, and we have basically started in Bucharest, started in Transylvania, saw the castles, had some traditional food. We are still in Transylvania, but obviously we saw the most important thing to start with, and then we went to Brasov, and now we are here in the valley. We are seeing so much incredible stuff, and there is so much more to come, but first we need to bake. This place is kind of magical, mystical. You've got like shepherds ringing the bells with all the sheep, and actually you can smell the burning from the oven that they have put on. It's like a smoky oven, so that's basically what we're going to be cooking.
The Hobbit.
Yeah, I did think that. Kind of like Lord of the
village.
Rings. It's so mystical is what I thought. It's so cute. Before we cook, we actually have to have a demonstration so that we know exactly what we're doing, and we're going to be cooking outside, which is pretty exciting. You're basically going to see us attempt a chimney cake. I don't know too much more about it. I'm actually very excited, and obviously I need to tell you the proper name, but chimney cake is what I'm going with right now.
So we're just going to roll out the dough, which was pre-made by the lady. After we roll it out, after we cut it into a string, we roll it on the wooden spit, and then we're going to fire it up.
Now you can find chimney cakes all over Romania, not only Transylvania. I think there's different variations to chimney cakes, from Brasov to even all the way to Prague in Czech Republic. But this one really is the original recipe, inspired from the Hungarian communities over here.
Are you ready?
I'm sort of ready.
Do you think you could do it?
What, just spin it?
No, you have to make it.
I have to make it first and then spin. I think you got to go first.
She rolled the dough. I don't think there's a specific way that you should do this, but I'm copying her technique. She's obviously an expert.
Have you rolled like pizza dough before or anything?
Sort of, it's similar, right? You remember the next step?
Right, if I remember rightly, she made it like a swirl, because the whole point of this is that you wrap the dough around it like this, and essentially, I don't know if you may have seen these sort of doughs that are like horns. Normally they're filled with like cream or ice cream. Here, to keep it very traditional, it is just plain. So that is what I'm making.
And to make things even better, we had some palinka delivered to us. This looks really intricate for you.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I'm doing it right.
Not as good as you. You're the expert. This is beginner standard. This is like expert.
Now I have made this like snail shape, and you have to like cut it, like press it around like this, and I think you can just move it, so that's pretty
And then
cool.
you just got to spin it, and then it will...
Then I'm not sure. I'm just the apprentice.
The master and the apprentice.
I have done a fantastic job. The lady said that I was actually better than her, so I've done a great job.
You've rolled it with sugar and...
butter.
And now you're going to put it on the... Would you? It's like a... Be careful.
You can put it over in the middle.
In the middle. Oh my
and
goodness.
drop it a little bit on the lower one. Like you can. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
And then I'm the king of the Barbie.
So Prince Charles stays in there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You gotta go in.
Oh, we got as soon as I've
Charlie boy.
Exactly, Charlie boy. Let me in. As soon as I show Molly up, we're gonna go and check it out. before I have a go, they're feeding me, well, making me drink because they know that I'll beat Molly.
No, you won't.
Get away, Brandy.
Thank you so much.
Oh, how lovely.
Thank you. Molly, you gonna have one, or Vlad?
I'm not driving, so.
No rock.
We're in the Hungarian region of Romania, so we will say egészségedre.
Egészségedre.
Egészséged.
Egészséged.
Oh my god.
That is nice. Is it honey?
Egészségedre.
No, can you taste it? It's not common, but very similar.
It's nice. That is. So, I'm not gonna drink too much because.
It is a competition.
And I am struggling.
It's a battle of.
Am I doing good?
Good.
It really
Good.
is.
See, I'm doing good.
Very
No. How are you doing?
Not so good. I'm now. Well, we're a team, right? And we're. Everyone's laughing at me. I don't know what to do.
You're doing
Great
it.
job.
Well, it kind of looks a bit mashed, but we'll go with
It's what
it.
it tastes like, not what it looks like. I'm done. Oh, yours is getting taken off, Molly.
Because mine's finished.
Here we go. Oh, look at that. Do I look like an expert?
No, but I don't think you spin it that fast.
No. Relax.
Relax.
Wait, and we'll see how they come out.
No rock.
No, Doc. Right, we have both finished. Oh my god, look at this basket. It is so cute. We have both finished baking.
I know. It's so cool.
Molly's has been wrapped up for takeaway, so we will probably have that at our
You
guest
know what?
house
Pass it here.
this
It's
evening.
really funny because look.
You look crazy, but I think the taste test is. I feel like because everyone was laughing at me.
You
we need
should
to-
taste yours.
No, we
really.
need to
Okay.
both do a taste test
Right.
of mine. Look at that. Oh,
It
It's
is so
smoking.
good. But we don't know how it should taste, so.
tell me that's not unbelievable.
Oh yeah. He's kind of made it a little bit doughy. I think it's meant to be a bit crunchier than that.
Oh, it's phenomenal. And I can just walk around like this. Oh my god.
What a great experience.
Prince Charles makes it. Well, eats it. I'm pretty sure he doesn't like doing
He eats
too
it.
much work while he's on his vacation. But we're actually
And
going
drinks it.
to drink our palenka, and then we get to check out where he stays.
The competition has not been settled because we still need to try mine. But this is so cool. We're
This is
literally in.
Prince Charles holiday home.
Oh my god, I'm actually a bit scared to go
Go on,
in.
go
Like,
on.
do we go in?
Do it.
Oh wow.
Can you imagine, like, just to escape everything?
I'm not sure like what he would be doing. Oh my god, there's a picture of the Queen in here.
It doesn't scream royal. Is there?
Look behind you. There's a picture. I think that's the Queen. Anyway, I could be being mistaken.
I think it's the Queen when she was a
It's
child.
gorgeous. Very old-fashioned. It's kind of like literally, it's like a cottage escape, isn't it? But you're on the other, like in a different
This is
country.
surreal. So
It's
Prince
surreal.
Charles has slept in
Is this
that
his
bed.
bell, or is this for the light?
I think that's the light. What makes this place even cooler is the fact that Prince Charles doesn't mind this room being rented out, so you could come and stay on his property. He wanted to do it because he wanted to help out tourism in the area, and a lot of the buildings were becoming abandoned, and by him buying one here, it sort of brought a lot more tourism to the area. People were buying old buildings and refurbishing them to their like initial state. But this is crazy. Look, you can just imagine him writing here. He's got his little writing table, obviously the bed. We don't know what happens in there. Then you come through, and I think these are like his summer hats that you can try on his summer hats. And I thought he was taller than that, but he's not silly to prevent him hitting his head. Comes through, and there it is, just a basic little bathroom. And here are photos of when he visited, well, when he stayed here last. That is so cool. And you're in the photo. Wow. Kasanom. Kasanom. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
Thank you. How unique was that? Like, who would have known that's even there? Like that mind blown. But we are actually still in the Zekla region that you would have seen yesterday while we were doing our amazing off-road experience. But we're actually heading to another guest house which is not owned by Prince Charles but owned by the same company that manages his, for an incredible meal and like the coolest place to sleep.
We have made it to our accommodation in the most gorgeous village of Miklo-Szwara. That is my best pronunciation, I hope it's good, but it says 1850, I hope. Is it that old?
It's gonna be that old. This is so cool. It's the smallest little village.
So good. We have a well!
Oh my god.
So I think that's what you're doing in the morning, is getting us fresh water.
We're gonna be nicely hydrated.
Now we haven't seen the room, okay?
Yeah, normally we have.
Normally we have, but we've decided to do it a little bit differently today.
Here we go.
Oh wow, it's so warm.
Oh, look at this.
Oh my god, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's like a little it kind of reminds me of Prince Charles's room.
Well, the guy that owns this place sold... no, he gave Prince Charles's house to him.
Yeah, so
he owned that, so it's the same owner. So you can
it's the same owner, same house, obviously. Wow, look at that. It is gorgeous. So we have a lovely, big, royal bed. We have our table and chairs, the curtains that are just very vintage. I love all the little
bits. It's so cool.
Oh my god, look at our chimney.
Is it a chimney?
It's not hot. Yeah, I think this is like an old-fashioned chimney, which is pretty cool. And oh my god, don't you just love
the squeak?
Door? No, but did you see?
Oh, the bath. See, it's the same. You can see it's the same style as.
You know what? This is actually very modern in comparison to the room. I love it.
So we're actually staying at Kálnoky guest house, who's like the count of this place, and he's the guy that gifted Prince Charles his guest house, his house, which is so cool. Is somehow, just look at this. Hold on, put the umbrella down. Look at it, just there, this little village. Oh, it's so nice. We're like the only ones walking along here. It's so quiet, tiny little village, and we're actually walking to the other building, the other part of the guest house, where we are going to have our delicious dinner.
Wow!
How cool is this?
We have our very own banquet table with the gorgeous candles and the placemats and our first starter. I feel like a queen.
This really is in the wine cellar. So cool.
It is, and in the wine cellar, the big beams, the big ceilings, everything is just so gorgeous. But we have a beef soup, which is pretty traditional. It's like kind of just tastes like a stew as you would get back home. It's really, really warm, and you have sour cream. You're meant to like dollop the sour cream, and then obviously you have homemade bread, because you can't have a soup, or you can't be in Romania actually without homemade bread. I'm not going to pretend like I've not tried it. It is very, very good.
Our main has come after that soup. It was actually so filling, but just look at the sheer amount of sarmale that we have, which is essentially cabbage leaves wrapped around like a minced meat inside, and then you've got to have it with your sour cream on top. I'm gonna get straight involved with this. Oh, it's so good, so tender. Always just like falls away. That is really good. It's soft. They're both soft. It's like the cabbage leaf has normally been like, you have to boil for like 6 hours, so it becomes really soft, and then obviously the meat inside is perfectly tender. Oh my god, that food last night was incredible. I cannot believe that we were eating in a wine cellar in a tiny village in Transylvania.
It's so surreal, and also we slept very well.
It's so peaceful. Can you hear that?
I mean, there's dogs barking, but it is extremely peaceful, and you're just in the middle of like nowhere. It's like a little cottage manor.
It really is. It's like a fairy tale. It is literally like a fairy tale. There's garlic hanging everywhere. I think people in the villages actually believe in the myths of Transylvania.
We might believe it now, because now everywhere we're staying has garlic.
I think we are starting to believe it, but it has been another incredible day here in Romania. We actually explored Prince Charles, which sort of hits home, his summer residence, and cooked our very own chimney cake.
Drank his palinka.
Drank their palinka, and then headed to another small village, had an amazing dinner, staying in a residence that is owned by like counts, so people that are very high up, and they actually gifted one of their other properties to Prince Charles. So you never know, Prince Charles might have this off them in years to come.
It's just such a unique experience, and I think this is the reason why you travel with people that are experienced.
We have got so much more coming up with our friends at Romania Thrills.
We are so excited, so make sure that you continue to watch our videos, because we have so many more adventures to come.
you.